start you out with a look at wave clouds as seen from Bourbon Brothers. These are the clouds that are going to shade us a little bit over primarily northern areas this morning, but otherwise it's a nice morning. It's 57 degrees at Bourbon Brothers Southern Kitchen. The wind is light, and considering where we've been the last couple of mornings, it's a nice warm-up. In fact, some areas have remained in the 60s. We're near 60 at Ceramic Landscape Materials. You can see some of the clouds that I've been mentioning off to the east, which again are most widespread over primarily northern areas this morning. Farther south, the clouds thin out pretty nicely, and that's obvious as seen from Pueblo West, where we are at 60 degrees. And again, for now anyway, the wind is calm. We expect that'll pick up a little later on today. Now, SkyCast shows first half of the day with just some of the passing clouds that we've seen so far this morning via the Neighborhood Weather Network. As we move into the afternoon, the first showers will develop on the mountains, and then we'll see those start to fire up here, primarily over northern areas through the middle of the afternoon. That's coincident with the arrival of a cold front, which of course is coming at us from the north, so not a big surprise to see the first storms developing up here over the northern half of the state. Highs will reach the 80s and 90s at lower elevations, 60s and 70s up high, but we do think that as we move through the afternoon, the temperatures will begin to fall from north to south. And then we'll continue to track some showers and thunderstorms across the area through the evening. They'll begin to work southward a little bit, though I do think that south of the Arkansas River, it's less likely you'll have too many of these during the day today. We should get a lull for a little while this evening, but then as the deeper, cooler air continues to spread in, SkyCast does show an area of low clouds and maybe a few showers redeveloping, say, after midnight. So it could be just a little bit wet for you when you wake up tomorrow morning here in parts of southern Colorado, or at the very least a bit on the cloudy side. And tomorrow is going to be a cooler day with highs only in the lower 70s. We will bounce back pretty quickly on Friday with 80s returning, and then 80s on Saturday, maybe slightly cooler on Father's Day. Right now it appears we will remain dry for the rest of the next 7 days with just some periods of wind and maybe some passing clouds. Pueblo after near 90-ish today. So I think 76 will probably feel pretty cool, pretty nice tomorrow. A couple of showers today, a little better chance for a couple of thunderstorms tomorrow, then dry for the rest of the next 7 days and really quite warm. Overnight lows should remain in the 50s. Canyon City, your temperatures will drop off some during the day on Thursday as well, with highs in the 70s, but right back up to 90 on Friday. And if you don't pick up rain the next couple of days, you're likely out of luck for the rest of the week. Overnight lows should remain in the 50s. Mountain areas also looking at a 2-day window here to pick up some rain and maybe some thunder, perhaps some small hail. All of it's possible. And if any stronger cells interact with the burn scars, of course, we'll be on heightened alert for that sort of stuff. But for the most part, pretty nice looking numbers with upper 60s to mid 70s and overnight lows in the 40s and just partly cloudy conditions.
All right, sounds like a nice stretch. Thanks, Marty.
You're welcome.
Now we want to check in this morning with Paul.